Today I'm going to show you how I made salt and brine cured bacon using my Burton stove top smoker. I have watched several YouTubers make bacon. There are two schools of thought. One is to use brine soaked or salt cured. I wasn't sure which one would work best for me, so I decided to do both, taking small pieces of pork belly and doing that. So in here, I am giving you the recipe for both. So stop the video and write down the recipe. Choose the one that you wish. Hi. Today is basically the fifth day of me salting the pork bellies and the brining of the pork bellies, and so today I'm going to smoke them. I'm going to do that in my Max Burton Stovetop Smoker by Athena. See, the easy way to smoke healthy foods. Now this picture basically shows you that I can't do super big stuff, but I can cut a chicken in half and do, so this looks like three pieces of chicken and a half. In this stovetop, it's showing lemon and things in it. And so this is what it looks like right there. And let me show you. All right. So here it is. This lid slides on and off. It slides on at the bottom, right? And then inside is a rack for the food. There's a tray. It's a drip tray, but it's a moisture tray. And inside here, where you see the blacking, is where I put the wood chips. And so when setting this up, I soak the wood chips for 20 minutes in water, and then I put them here. Now they can't be big chunks of wood chips. I've got wood shavings, I've got wood pellets that I use, and so I'll be getting those done shortly. Once I've got the wood soaked and the wood chips are on the bottom, I put the tray in, I put the rack in, and then what I'll do is I'll take the pork belly from here and the pork belly from the brine, and I'll put them on the rack. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the liquid from the brine in the bottom, because in this system you really want a lot of moisture. Well, you want moisture in your smoking location also, because otherwise the meat will dry out. That was the one thing I didn't like about the big smoker that I had years ago. Tried cooking brisket and some other things in there, and they always came out really dry. But in this one, they come out moist and done, and the smoke flavor is all part of it. I really love this system. It's just that you can't do a whole lot, but it's just me, or me and my daughter. So I don't need to have really big pieces of meat to cook. So I'll come back after I've gotten the wood smoked and put it on the system and go through the process of showing you how I'm putting it on the rack before I start smoking it. Well, it's January and we're getting a downpour, and if you can see my grill, the water's on it, it's steaming it down. Alright, so it's cooling down my grill from the top, but everything's okay because it's covered up and I don't have to worry about the fire going out, at least not at this time. But it is cooling down the internal temperature probably. But it is grilling nicely. I've got about another hour or so to go with the grilling, and then I will be cooling it down and taking it off. But in the meantime, my garden is loving the rain because I've got some parsley and spinach and some beets over there that I had been pulling inside when the frost came, so they'll get water. And I've got some collard greens over there and the cabbage that are still growing. So we are good. Plus it's soaking the ground good for me. So that hugelkultur bed where that cabbage plant is located, which is right about there, is really a good thing because that water will soak down into the wood and help condition it. Anyway, that's just this little update on the grilling and the smoking of the bacon. Listen to that sizzle. I'm frying up the bacon. Alright, so I smoked it yesterday. I thought I had overcooked it. But, it was really done. But today I pulled it out of the refrigerator and it's nice and solid, and I sliced it. Now the one thing I learned, I did wind up with a pork belly that had bone in it. So be careful when you're purchasing and make sure you get one that doesn't have a bone in it. So here I am. Let's see. So this is the pork belly. This is just the one that was the side. So the one I'm cooking today is just the rub. I haven't cut the one that had the brine in it. So I'm going to cut a piece of it too. But this is what it looks like now that it's been smoked and cooked and put in the refrigerator overnight. So I will let you know how it tastes. Okay, so the bacon is cooked. I've placed it in the refrigerator because the fat part of it was like jelly looking, and I was going, this doesn't look like bacon. But now it looks like bacon, and I've just sliced it up pretty thick, and it's still, I cooked this one with the skin on, so we'll see. But let me tell you, I did cook. Now this is the brine one, cured with brine. This one is the one I cured, just with salt, and and the maple syrup. And I cooked it in a frying pan, and because of the maple syrup on the outside of it, it kind of burnt a little bit. So today I'm putting it in the oven, so it should crisp up really nicely just like it did in the oven. But all in all, just to let you know, this I consider a success. I have another pork belly in the freezer, and depending on how the brine curing tastes, I will make a decision whether it'll be brine cured or salt cured. I really did like the salt cured one. So today, for my breaking of my fast, I'm going to, my daily fast, by the way, I fast for 16 hours and then I allow an 8-hour window for eating. I'll tell you about that in another video. Anyway, this is it. I'll give you a picture here shortly or after this of it being cooked.